Greetings! Here's some more reskins for the hero Jill and Carlos for Resident Evil 3 Remake. At 10, Rebecca Chambers by Marcos RC. The inept heroine from Resi 1 and Resi 0. Here she looks a bit slow, like a slow version of her, but it's nonetheless Rebecca Chambers. Could she easily defeat Nemoid? I believe she could. She took out a lot of evil crap in Resi 0, but then hid in a room waiting for Chris to show up in Resi 1. See if you could do better with it than that in this game. At 9, Mikhail by Darknessvaltier. Yes, he's not just going to sit on the train now, he's going to take over Carlos' duties with this mod. Carlos wanted to hide on a train, Mikhail wanted to go save Jill. Fancied his chances with a younger woman, and who can blame him? When there's not many men left in an apocalypse, a fat old man might have a chance with a younger, sexy female. Quite why you'd want to play with Mikhail, the slob old man, I don't know. But here it is. At 8 we have Katherine Warren by Kittius, the mayor's daughter. Looks like she was cosplaying as Tomb Raider Lara Croft the night it all went to hell in Raccoon City. That gives her the arrogance to believe she can do what Jill can. Not even remotely trained as a STARS member or anything, just the mayor's daughter. But you can suspend your disbelief enough to believe that Jill can be punched through walls and survive. Then you can suspend your disbelief here too with this mod. At 7, Wesker by Kittius again. The evil villain of Resi 1 and most Resis in general. He pops up. Quite why he'd help Jill. Quite why Jill would let him help her. You'll have to try and come up with some kind of a reason for this in your mind. I can't possibly think of one. Unless Jill has amnesia and can't remember who he is. But also Wesker in this will psychically communicate. He won't move his mouth to talk. So maybe he's mind controlling Jill. I don't know. But here he is. A lot of people hated the new design of Jill, so have classic Jill by George and all of her squirry polygon glory. I mean, I don't see where this Jill was more attractive than the new Jill, but a lot of people seem to think she was. Perhaps she was a lot of nerd incels' first time playing with a woman back in '98, when they were just teenagers, so they still relive those fantasies. But here she blends in beautifully with the other characters of the game and doesn't look out of place at all. So there we have classic Jill in all of her sweaty polygon key glory. You'll love it. At 5, Chris Redfield by Darknessvaltier again. Chris, the many faces of Chris, he changes in every game he's in. I believe this might be the Resi 5 design of Chris, so he's slightly low polygons compared to the other characters. But we all wanted to see Jill and Chris get together again. They made a formidable team in Resi 1. They'll do it again here. Was Jill in Resi 5 too? I don't even remember that game. Maybe she was. Well, here they are together again. The lovers, the Resident Evil lovers. At 4, Dante by Wiwilz. And he's not got his sword or his Devil May Cry ability, it's just a gun. If you were annoyed like me that you had to play with those other emo nerds in Devil May Cry 5 and just wanted to play with Dante, well, here he is. He's back. You'll love it. At 3, Ada Wong by EvilLord and Alphaz. Leon Kennedy's love interest from Resi 2. And how could Ada be in 2 places at once, as this game pretty much runs alongside Resi 2? Somehow she's teleporting back and forth, seducing Leon while also saving Raccoon City. Trying to get both the virus and the antidote at the same time. She's all woman. Quite why Nemoid will be stalking her too when she's not a STARS member, I don't know. But if you want to wreck the game lore because you have a crush on Ada Wong, get this mod now. And we spit on the lore further with Goku by Marcos, the Dragon Ball Z weirdo, with his blue hair glowing with an inner strength. Quite why he'd use a machine gun instead of his Dragon Ball powers, I don't know. And having never watched Dragon Ball Z, I don't really know what his powers are, but I believe they're great. But here he's gonna psychically communicate with Jill like Wesker. He's not gonna move his mouth. And he's gonna completely blend in, and no one's gonna question it either. Makes complete sense to me. And at number 1, Claire Redfield by Zombie Alley. Again, somehow like Ada Wong, she's in 2 places at once. She's going through the chaos of Resi 2 while jumping forth to Resi 3. Nemesis has got her confused. He looked in the phone book, he saw C. Redfield, so he started chasing her, didn't realize it was meant to be Chris, and that's how it all works. Trying to explain this mod. Couldn't get enough of Claire in Resident Evil 2, get more Claire now in Resi 3. Links for the mods are in the description. Farewell.
I want to see you again.
Are you guys like boyfriend and girlfriend?